Yeah, good. The boys are real process driven. I think they're starting to see it now. And today, for example, when we're going through the Perth Scout and film session and on court, there's guys just sort of speaking up, and it's constructive. It's not just fluff. So that's kind of cool to see that. Again, we're slowly building to where we want to get to, and it makes the job easier after a couple of wins. But we just want to try and keep this momentum going.
Obviously, Tanner missed that United game. You expect him to pull up and play tomorrow?
Yeah, he's been great on court. He's trying to get the once-over now with the physio. We'll probably make that call later this afternoon, but it's really important. We don't want to rush guys unnecessarily this early in the season. The good thing is KG and AK have done a great job filling the void in his absence, but we want to make sure that we're not bringing him back too soon unnecessarily.
Wildcats have lost 3 in a row. Are you expecting a bit of a hungry side coming from there?
Yeah, they're always dangerous. So they have a great track record against us, and Bryce Cotton's already come out and said he enjoys a hot gym, so he always tends to have a good performance against us. So it's really important that like we've always said, we don't want to underestimate anybody, and same as we don't want to be underestimated. And it's going to be a tough contest. They've got a lot of offensive weapons. So it's really important that the guys lock in their assignment.
You've spoken a lot about building the team for December, January, but obviously you're 2 from 2 at home. How important is it to keep that momentum going and get another win at home and make it a fortress?
Yeah, obviously to keep the home crowd coming along as well. The guys enjoy playing in front of a big crowd, and the crowd wants to see a team that wins games, so it works hand in hand. But you get to sleep in your own bed, you get to eat your own food out of your own fridge, and home court is a massive advantage. So we have another double after this on the road. So it's always easier jumping on the plane at the airport knowing that we put our best effort forward the night before.
Rob's form's been really fantastic. Does it surprise you, or did you know he was going to hit the ground running?
Oh yeah, no, he's a great player. He was always capable, and it's just great that we're able to provide him that opportunity to showcase what he's capable of doing. He was an unknown to a lot of the NBL media and experts and everybody else, and so he's probably caught some other people off guard, and teams will adjust and change their defence accordingly. And that's something we're going to have to navigate with him. But he's the ultimate professional. He's still a team first guy. The guys do a great job of finding him in his spots where he can thrive, and he's just enjoying the moment.
Obviously, you talked a lot about Cotton just before, but how do you go about controlling his impact on the game when he can, get going? The Wildcats seem to do the same.
Yeah, and this is the thing, you can never really just go a one-on-one matchup with him. It's always important to send 1 or 2 guys off the ball. The difference, I think, with Perth this year is they've got a lot of firepower on the perimeter. So if you get caught sleeping a little bit on the weak side, Bryce is an unselfish player as well. If he feels like there's 1 or 2 defenders on him that he can move the ball and find his teammates, he will. And Elijah Pepper, Henshaw, Windler, for them, all these guys have been hitting the 3 ball at a good rate. So you want to make sure you got the scout right with Cotton, but you don't want guys spectating off the ball because someone else will win in the game. So it's important that this is going to be 40 minutes of real solid execution, and we've got to be smart with what we do on the ball, but off it.
Sam obviously coming into for the academy for the girls and then playing a role with you guys. How great is an acquisition is that for the club?
Yeah, she's got great credentials too. She's probably going to take my job at some point. She's got WNBL championship experience player. She coached TAD in Dandenong and done well. She's coached the men's and women's, and her coming up to run TAG, Taipans Academy for Girls, and really, for me as a coach, to have another resource available with someone like Sam, who's got so much basketball experience, I'm ecstatic with everything that provides for us. So it's a great program, great initiative. It's going to provide more opportunities for girls and women in basketball, Sam included, as well as everyone she gets to work with. And for me, I get a very high caliber coach that the boys are just going to benefit from as well.
Can you talk us through a little bit about more what her specific role with you guys will be?
Yeah, well, the good thing with Sam is she's also got background working with Synergy. And so, the video side of it, the scout-related stuff, this is not just going to be someone who's going to come in and help rebound, but we'll get Sam involved with player development, we'll get Sam involved with the scout. As much as she wants to take on, that's not going to take her too much away from TAG. I'll make sure I don't get in Jazz's bad books, taking away her coach. But yeah, you know, she knows the stuff, and so we want to make sure we try and maximise that for us, but also for Sam. We want Sam to enjoy her time here and feel like she's being utilised.
You do have a quick turnaround again this week. So you've got tomorrow night's game, and you've got Sydney on Sunday. How do you prepare for those quick turnarounds? You've had 4 games. It'll be 4 games in 11 days in total. So.
Yeah, I mean, this is, you know, the guys do a good job. We make sure we schedule in with the recovery and the physio and the massage and recovery labs and everybody else that helps sort of keep the guys on the court. And so for the players, they just worry about tomorrow night and our Perth assignment. The coaches do a great job of preparing that scout. So as soon as that Perth game's done, we roll into the mindset of playing Sydney, and the coaches will be on top of that, and my medical staff and high performance team will be on top of the recovery side of things. But for the players, all they got to worry about is tomorrow night.